We're out here on the mountain doing a little scouting, bear hunting, and I thought I'd take this time to share a little bit of new gear from Origin with you. Not new gear to them, new gear to me. So I got a few pieces in the mail yesterday. And I was going to try and show you a little mountain view if I can get this set up here. All right. So first thing, take this off. I got their Tetraloc long sleeve shirt on. This is new in me. This is a really breathable layer that I think I'm really gonna like. It's really comfortable. It's soft, and it seems to breathe pretty good. So I had an hour and a half drive here, and then an hour and a half hike into where I'm at currently. And it was 42 degrees starting out, so I did get pretty sweated. I probably gained 400 or 500 feet elevation, maybe a little more. And now I'm going back up. And coming in the first quarter mile, I had on the Nano Wool Hoodie and the Nano Wool Long Johns, which I'll go to the hoodie next. So I got this one in the Highland camo. This is in the more the woodland style Raptor camo. A reason for this is that a lot of times early season bow hunting, I'm up in pines where it's darker green, pines right above me. And so this blends in better. Later season, a lot of times I'm out where it's a little bit grassier, and so the Highland camo blends in a little bit better. And I've got a picture that I took when I was hiking up. I'll throw that in at the end of the video with the hoodie on, and as well as the nylock pants that are also in that same Highland camo that I got last year. Well, I'm warming up to the nylock pants. I was not a overly huge fan of them last year when I first got them, but hunting in them, archery when it's 80 degrees plus, and hiking when it's really hot out, they're growing on me. So so with the hoodie, so this is Merino Wool. It's 25% Merino Wool, which I've got a Badlands hoodie that was 12%. I was like, this is going to be a little bit warmer, so I'll get this one, and that way I don't really like the Badlands camo pattern. It's too light. It doesn't have enough, for me, in my opinion. If you're in the rocks, it's fine, but it doesn't have enough color variation, whereas this one does. And I like tiger stripe. The hat is the only thing, but if you look at them, they're super close. The old Vietnam tiger stripe, love this stuff, but they don't have a hunt line in it, hence Origin. So I was super happy about that. This one has the face mask in it, and so you put that on. You can also tuck it in behind your head, so that's both a plus and a minus, because now you've got more warmth, more insulation on the back of your neck. If it's hot out, you want that to be able to aerate and get some air in there and get that heat off. When it's cold, that will start paying big dividends, because that neck is where you're going to get a lot of that cold air coming through, and so that's doubling up your insulative qualities. And then if you need to pull that around, you don't have to take your hoodie off. You can just pull it up, pull over your head, you got your face mask. So I'll throw this on real quick just so you can get an idea of how that goes. And one thing about the Tetraloc shirt, it does have these straps on here to help keep your sleeves all the way out. I don't know if they show that in advertisements or not. I hadn't noticed it. I also wasn't really looking for it. All right, so you can see a little bit of this yellow grass in behind me, how it blends in. Now, it's a little cold out, and this, nice thing with this, it is not super tight, right? So your breath isn't going to be bouncing back on you. But when it gets cold, and next week it's supposed to get cold, there's one day with a high of 30 and an overnight of 9, and the next night I think maybe an overnight of 5. So this right here will help keep my face warm, as well as add a little extra camo. So These are really thin. If you ever had anything that's Merino Wool, it's pretty thin stuff, but it is warm. I've got the Stealth Wool Hoodie. I've had that for a year, same with these Tetraloc pants, and I absolutely love that jacket, the Stealth Wool jacket. If you're looking for one piece of gear, that would be it, if you want to try it out. And then I've got the Long Johns that are also Merino Wool. These are pretty warm. I was going to sleep in these last night at the guide house, and I threw them on, and I had them on for about maybe 3 minutes. I said nope, so I took them back off and I put on my Polypros, and I slept in those. They're a little bit cooler. And so if you've been military, you know what Polypros are. They're a heavier duty long john designed to keep you warm. And I've had a couple pairs over the years, and they're really good. But I think these Merino Wool from Origin are going to be even better. I had those on for about the first quarter mile of the hike, and it wasn't even a hard quarter mile. It was pretty flat. And I started getting a little bit of elevation and getting warmed up. And said, these things got to come off. So those are going to be a pretty common staple, either in my pack or on me when it gets cold out. And then if you're camping in the backcountry and you need a little extra warmth, those can go on. The hoodie can go on, kind of same thing, helps you stay warm. I had to wear my Stealth Wool jacket when I was camping. I just got done with an elk hunt down in Utah for myself, and some of the nights got pretty cold for what the gear was that I had, and I had to layer up. So even in my sleeping bag, so just trying to stay warm. I don't think you'll be, especially if you get them on their 40% off sale, pretty reasonable. It's all American quality, all American made right here in the U.S. Everything's sourced from the U.S. So if you're looking for some good American made gear, I know right now there's kind of getting to be more of that push to try and get more American made products, which is good. We need to bring those jobs back, and so these guys are doing it. So go out and support them. And I'm not sponsored by them, so this is just me testing out their gear and seeing how it goes. And so far, I've really liked what I've gotten. So I hope you guys will support them. And next time, happy hunting.